everybody. If you follow me on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram, or if you've watched some of my other videos, then you know that I post and share a lot of positive thinking, positive affirmation, and here's why. Frankly, we get to choose in life what we focus on, and wherever our focus goes, that's where our energy is going to go. If we're focusing on negative, being attached to those negative things, then that's where we're going to be stuck. And if we focus on positive, then our energy is going to go toward the positive. And so that's why, if you follow me on social media, then you know that's where I spend a lot of my energy and a lot of my time is trying to encourage people to focus on goals, to focus on positive things, to be grateful, to express gratitude. Um, but I wanted to follow up that with sort of the other side of the coin in terms of mindfulness practice, because I do believe that focusing on the positive and focusing on the good is very important. But there's another side to that coin, and that is sometimes things just suck. You know it, I know it, and there's when things happen that are challenging, we face challenging circumstances, whether it's something at work or something with a relationship. Very often, this is related to um, and we feel it in our emotions. Sometimes we'll feel it in our bodies, but very often we'll feel it in our emotions, and so we may struggle with some kind of challenging emotion, some kind of uh, sadness, depression, anger, fear, worry, anxiety, all of those things that, as I say those words, if you experience those things, then you know when they come up, you feel them. And in those moments, I know as well as you know that it's hard to focus on the positive, and it's hard to be really positive and forward thinking when we're experiencing challenging circumstances or feeling challenging emotions. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about that today. Um, One of the things that mindfulness practice has taught me it's helped me to sort of distance myself from what I'm experiencing and what I'm feeling. So so that when I'm feeling angry or frustrated, or when I'm feeling sad, when I'm experiencing one of those challenging emotions, it's usually because something's happened. I'm faced with a circumstance that's difficult. It's not something I would have planned on doing or experiencing, but that experience has created challenging emotions. And so there's a couple of things that I've learned from mindfulness practice, and that is to first to try really hard to disassociate myself from that emotion. Emotions are things that we experience. They're not defining characteristics of who we are. You hear some people a lot say, "I'm angry," or "I'm mad," or even more closely identify with the emotion of saying, "I'm an angry person," or "I'm just a hot temper," things like that. And that close identification of who we are with the emotions that we experience is actually long term not extremely helpful. So if we can learn to just tell ourselves, right now I'm experiencing this emotion. I'm experiencing anger. I'm feeling anger, or I'm feeling depression. I'm feeling sadness. I'm feeling worry or fear right now. If we can learn to put some distance between who we are as an individual, as a human being, and the emotions that we are experiencing, then long term we'll feel better about that. But what that does, and this is sort of the second thing that has really helped me, is it's allowed me to just sit with those emotions. To not Because what screws us up most in life is when something happens and we either it's something pleasurable, something pleasant, something we like, and so we try to hold on to it, and we grab a hold of it, or it's something that's unpleasant and we try to push it away because we don't want to experience it. There's a lot of process addictions and a lot of other addictions emerge out of this, trying to push away painful experiences and instead grabbing a hold of something that's pleasurable. What mindfulness practice has taught me, and many others, is that when we're experiencing challenging emotions, the best thing we can do is just sit with them. A mentor and friend of mine says, lean into them, lean into those challenging emotions, lean into those things that hurt. Realize that that pain, that fear, that anxiety, that worry, that's not going to last forever. It's not going to be long term. In 2 hours or 2 days or 2 weeks or 2 months, things are going to be different. You're going to feel better. So I hope you're following me on social media, and I hope that my positive affirmations and my positive forward thinking, goal setting orientation is helpful and motivational and inspirational. But I also want everyone to understand that I understand that there's a flip side to that coin. There are times when things are just rotten and we wish they weren't this way. And the best thing we can do in those circumstances is just embrace whatever it is. Just sit with it. Sit with your fear. Sit with your worry. Sit with your anxiety, with your anger, with your depression. Just sit with it and feel it. Don't grasp a hold of it and hold on to it like some people do and say, I'm angry or I'm depressed. Just let it be what it is. Let it be that challenging emotion. And eventually, you'll notice that challenging emotion losing its grip on your mind, on your heart, on your stomach. And you'll begin to experience that challenging emotion lifting. Because all emotions are temporary states. Whatever emotion you're feeling won't last. When it comes, recognize it, embrace it, sit with it, and watch it go. I hope this has been helpful. Leave comments below here. Go follow me at Coleman Baker on Twitter, Coleman Baker PhD on Facebook, and Coleman.Baker on Instagram. I'll see you all online, and I'll see you back here, I plan on, next Wednesday.